Hello everyone to Blindfold Chess. Today I'll be showing my round 2 game against Roy Tamir, who is an Israeli cuber and also a chess player. This is in the tournament CCKT, which is Cubers Chess Knockout Tournament. It's still ongoing. Currently I got knocked out in the third round, and I'll be showing a game of the third round too. This is an interesting game in round 2. It happened in the time control 5+0. White was Roy Tamir, I was black. I played the b6 opening, and the structure went out in some kind of a French-like fashion with a close pawn structure in the center. So white just moved his queen to f2, and right now I played knight to d8, which is a really passive move, but I really want to just make this break really good. He plays queen g3, and right now I played the move f6, which is kind of iffy. It weakens a lot of things, but if you can see carefully, there's a lot of breaks possible. E takes f6, f takes e6, and so on. So right now, if you are white and you want to win, just pause the video and find a win for white. White played a move which is not the most precise move, and the best move is actually, if you can guess it, it would be good. Just pause and guess. So yeah, the right move is really to play queen h3, and basically just then try and exchange, and there is this diagonal that will open up. Then get the ideal setup of knight h4, g6, and after everything gets like exchanged here, basically, and somehow if you get the g6 push, which goes in few variations, basically you will have a mating attack here. The knight can jump into the knight can jump into some dark squares, and queen can deliver a mate. There can be a rook lift, and so on. So that didn't happen. He played knight h4, and I took here, he took there, and I took the rook first because I calculated that it's better to have lesser pieces. He took with the knight, which is not precise, and right now the engine shows as the position being equal, but although there is a lot of tactical possibilities. He takes here, and I exchange off this knight, and I take this pawn. So right now you have to find like ways to win this knight. That's the way you have to do. So it starts with queen h7, and right now the thing that I want to emphasize is my opponent had about 10 seconds and I had about 1 second here, and even though I had 1 second, I pre-moved a lot, somehow escaped a mating net and won this game as black. So it's quite astounding, and that shows why online chess is sometimes not the best form of chess. So after queen h7, he gave a check here. I played king f6 to save this piece. He gave a check here. I played here. Then he played knight here. I just complicated things with knight d3, and it was a time scramble. My king just ran all over the board. Somehow I won. But yeah, I'll just show the queen h3 variation just for the kicks. So let's go back and have all the pieces in. There are the two knights here and here, and queen on h3. What could have been the more precise way to win when I ask you to pause the video at that point? A pawn here, and am I missing a piece? Yeah, I am. So let's see. I play f6, and now he plays queen h3, which could have been a better way of proceeding. Here is another game. This is a position that I faced in round 3. This is one of the highlight. I lost to Alexander Wong, who is also a cuber, and he is also a chess player, much higher rated than me, 200 points in Blitz. Here I'll just explain the situation. White is me and black is Alexander Wong, and right now I missed a winning move. Just pause the video and see if you can find the winning move for white. I have the bishop pair. The opening was a f4 opening from me, and then there was the French e6 d5, and then I played the e4. There was an exchange on e4, and the game proceeded. Rooks are connected for both black and white. I have the bishop pair, and I'm a piece up because I just forked one piece few moves back. So basically, right now I am a piece up. So if I go to an endgame, I will win mostly. But right now in the middle game, I have to find a tactical combination, and here I missed it. So just pause the video and see if you can find it. So yeah, there are two options. Vishwanath was also commenting in this live stream, and he said rook f3 wins immediately, and I didn't do it. And he said, oh my god, such noobs, he commented. But whatever, I played instead rook takes f7, which is the engine move to play. And after that he played knight c5, and I played bishop d4. But yeah, like instead of bishop d4, like there is like my idea was to get this. I didn't have time to calculate, but the theme of the board is like I have this bishop which is targeting this pawn, and I can immediately get my queen here, queen h6. There's rook lift is not possible to cover the h6 square, so I can just try and undermine the square, or try and bring rook f3 and rook h3 and try and mate here. So that was my idea. And here after knight c5 bishop d4, he did queen takes d5. Rook f3 right now is really strong, but instead I played king g1, which gave away the rook. But here I missed the winning move right here. So if you can spot it, just pause the video. It's a really instructional. It is a theme where the king is in the corner, and you really have a mating net with the bishop pairs. So just pause the video and try and find the winning move. The winning move is g6, and the reason why g6 works is because if suppose it's protected by the light square bishop, and if queen goes somewhere else, then we have queen at 6, and white basically just has king g8, and after that we just give a bishop check, and rook enters the game, and basically it's over for white. It's a mate mostly. But instead of this g6 move, I couldn't find it. I instead first of all I just gave the rook on d5, so he took it, and after that I played queen g2, which is too slow of an attack. And right now he played the right engine move. He just tried and liquidated everything. And after c5, right now the king has the king is on edge already. Right now, even though I have a bishop and this queen, this doesn't work, because if I try and play queen as h3 here, king g8, and there is no, the light square bishop is exchanged. There's no bishop c4. Queen is on f7. Right now even g6 doesn't work, because queen can take g6 and it will be with a check. So if you can just see how fast the attack can fizz out. So like this is the critical moment. I'll just go back to the critical moment. Let's see, bishop here, queen was here, rook here, and queen g5, and one more rook here, king on h8. So king on g2. Yeah, so basically it was this moment. All my 4 pieces lined up here. Queen d5, either play rook f3, or suppose you want to kind of go for the Saki style and give away the rook, play g6. This is a move which is really beautiful and instructive, and this really made this game really, even though the game had blunders, this made a game really special. So basically I lost the match 5-1. It was basically I was not playing precisely enough in and positional enough, so that's why he converted most of the games. But anyways, he was a good opponent, and he right now in round 4 he is facing Erik Eckersdijk, who is the Rubik's Cube world record holder in the quarterfinals. So I'm wishing him all the best. So these are 2 instructional games from the CCKT tournament. If you want to follow further commentary of the quarterfinals and semifinals, head over to Shivam Bansal's channel on YouTube. And thank you for watching.